Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Cantner and you're watching a special CMSD TV program, Talk to the CEO, featuring District CEO Eric Gordon. We're here in the studio with him for a Q&A discussing district news and updates. In today's episode, we'll talk about the Nucleus Project, Say Yes to Education, and the upcoming school year. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Absolutely, great to see you.
You too? All right, well, we have a lot of information already on our website regarding this first subject, but can you briefly describe the proposed Nucleus Project and outline what the developer has asked of the school district?
So the Nucleus Project is a high-rise building proposed for downtown near Progressive Field in the Q. It would be a mixed-use facility. It would have residential, apartments, condos. It would have a hotel. It would have some retail, and it would have business offices in it. The developer who's building the building needs some additional dollars in order to bring the project to scale and is asking for something called a TIF, or a tax increment funding proposal. What that means is the developer is asking that the school district would forego the taxes we would collect on the new building as it was built, and let him use those dollars to pay the mortgage of the building for 30 years. And it doesn't impact my taxes or your taxes or other taxpayers, but it does impact whether the district would collect new money on this new building. That's essentially what the Nucleus Project is. And at August 22nd, at the August board business meeting, they will make a decision about whether to approve the request from the developer or to reject it.
Right. Another big topic for CMSD, continuing to press on with efforts to become a chapter of Say Yes to Education. Can you tell us briefly, remind everyone of Say Yes to Education's purpose, update us on the status of those efforts, and tell us what comes next?
Sure. So Say Yes to Education is essentially two major projects put together. The first is a community wraparound strategy where the county, the city, and the district all align our resources around the needs of our kids and families. And so if you think, for example, of mental health services, which are run by Cuyahoga County, we would align those mental health services so that they are available to kids and families in schools where kids and families can assess them easily. If you think about lead effect, which is managed by the city, lead effect interventions would be aligned around kids and families in schools where we could help the kids and families most easily. And then the district obviously providing the educational impact. And so it's a community wraparound strategy from birth through not only high school, not only going to college, but workforce, that students will return to Cleveland now having been educated and contributing to our economy. The second part is the incentive to do that, is that if you live in the district and you are a resident of the district, you would be eligible for a last dollar scholarship, much like the Pittsburgh Promise that people are familiar with. And so now you've gotten the support to be successful, and you have the dollars to go to school in any public school in Ohio and a number of private schools across the country, all with the goal of coming home to Cleveland and investing as a citizen in Cleveland. And it's a strategy that over the course of a generation, over 30 years, is intended to disrupt poverty and move kids and families out of the circumstances of poverty because they've gotten the support they need to be successful, they've gotten the dollars they need to become educated, and they return and contribute to the economy in a positive way. So we're really excited about it. We are what is called the pre-launch city at this point. That means that we have to figure out what does it cost us to run a scholarship program and how do we raise that money, and we're working on that now. We have to figure out things like who is eligible. Do you have to be in the district from kindergarten? Do you have to be in the district from 6th grade, or is it high school only? Do we include our charter partners or not? You know, asking ourselves those questions. Thinking about how we share data so that I understand if a student has lead effect treatment from the city or if they have, court involvement from the county. Right now, district employees can't see that, and making sure that we can all see information together. So it's building the pieces and parts of this wraparound strategy and the scholarship that goes with it. We expect that to take this school year, but we hope by the end of this school year we will be prepared to announce that we have completed all of these core tasks and that we can officially say we are a Say Yes city.
Excellent. We will be looking forward to that, hopefully, and keeping track of it, of course.
It really is a significant game changer for our city, for our kids and our families, and for the whole region. It'll strengthen our economy when all of us are achieving better because we have far more kids who have had the support they need and the college education they deserve.
Absolutely. Well, it might seem like summer just started, but since we're already talking about the new school year, I mean, it is right around the corner. Most students will begin classes on August 14th. Some schools will already be in session by then. How can families get prepared for back to school, and what will be new in this upcoming school year?
So we're well into back to school preparedness. Our first mailers have already gone to homes, so families should be watching their mail for a individualized mailer that says, what their school assignment is, what their transportation assignments are, when their meet and greets are. Every school has a back to school meet and greet. That's in that mailer. It's the first of 2 mailers that will be coming, so really important to look there. We have a whole website at clevelandmetroschools.org/back-to-school, which is all information about start and end times, the start date of our various schools, transportation access, uniforms, meet and greets, all of those kinds of things that kids and families need to know. We will be opening our back to school hotline. It's 216-838-ENRL. That's enroll. The numbers are 838-3675. We also have our transportation hotline, which is 838-4BUS, or the number 4287. Those are 2 places to get help as well. What's new? So for the system, we have Bus Tracker this year. So all of our yellow buses are now, families are able to download an app where they can find where their child's bus is, so that they don't send their children out early in the cold weather days, but they send out just as the bus is coming. They can see when their bus got to school, those kinds of things. So I'm really excited about that. We continue to expand our portfolio. So we have 6 new models schools opening this year. We have the Davis Aerospace and Maritime School right here in downtown. We have the Campus International High School opening in the campus district. We have Bard Early College and a College and Career Academy opening at John Adams in the east side. And we have an Environmental Sciences and Career and College Academy opening in Old Brooklyn at Rhodes High School. So continuing to expand options for kids and families. It's really exciting. I'm looking forward to having everybody back.
It does sound very exciting. Any message that you would want to give out to students, staff, the community as this new school year approaches?
Well, just that we're excited to have you back. We've been working hard all summer long, and it's really important that we're all here on day 1 on August 14th, or when your individual school starts, right? And that we have to have really strong attendance. It's what we do in those first few days. Every one of us starts at 100%. Every one of us starts with an A. It's only when you stop coming and only when you stop turning in those grades that you start to lose that A. So I want to bring everybody back, and let's have a great school year.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, and I'm sure you will be out and about keeping track of all of it on Twitter.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us here.
If you have a question for the CEO, you can visit clevelandmetroschools.org/CEO questions to submit your own. It's a simple form, and you can remain anonymous. You might just see it on the next episode. In the meantime, you can follow the CEO on Twitter at Eric Gordon CEO. Thanks for watching Talk to the CEO, and for more CMSD TV programming, visit the CMSD News Bureau website at clevelandmetroschools.org/news. We'll see you next time.